We might be live, so.
Okay.
Kind of nervous, actually. That's weird.
We are live. Okay. Let's just wait until we get
People.
a person.
I don't think Levine's great. Man, you look so old, and then when I look at me, I'm like, I look so old.
Oh, you look like a child. Don't worry.
Look, the little tiny baby. Here's the comment section.
Yeah, I look so strong. Oh.
Okay.
Independent.
Welcome to the live stream. We're going to be live streaming very shortly when Vin is done his game. But in the meantime, we had this gift from Revo. So,
Can we tilt the computer more? Because it looks like I'm looking down.
No.
Still look at your reflection then.
This is the Vintage Story Show, not the Brat Children show. Here you go, girls.
Come on, let's just...
Wait, let me make sure that's correct. Yeah, it says Revo on it. All right.
Okay.
Let's just
Let's just wait a minute, just so they, don't see. We'll just open it first.
Oh! Wow! It's BTS!
I cannot wait to show my friends. Oh my gosh.
Open it, pull it out.
Pull it out.
Ooh. There's so much wrapping to this.
Wow, yeah.
My nails aren't great.
My nails are great.
Imagine if it was like something collectors
my
you're not
God.
supposed to open.
Well, I mean, it's meant to be enjoyable.
Open it. Whoa.
That's cool. Oh, there are magazines? Oh, there's a notebook.
Oh, jeez.
I
This really smells so interesting. A calendar? Oh my gosh, okay.
thought there was, yeah, there's a calendar, right? Seasons greetings, yep. The desk calendar, yep.
Oh my gosh.
It's a bunch of BTS stuff.
Oh my-
Revo from the channel sent it. Oh my goodness.
Oh my god.
Look at this.
This is great.
More
Everything's falling out.
pictures? Is it pictures?
Yes. It's the
Oh, it's a
different,
bunch of fold-outs.
characters.
Who is this Santa?
Ooh. I don't know.
What? I thought you knew.
Look, they all look the same.
Anyway, look at this super cool magazine.
They're all the same.
Stop!
Fashion. I was trying to...
Let me shoo my racist children out of here.
Mom, I was saying costumes were just the same.
I'm saying like they dye their hair all the same and stuff, Mom. You're taking it the wrong way.
Look at this magazine.
This is really cool.
I believe you guys will have some entertainment. Look through that's a cool one.
Entertainment of what? What do you mean?
Looking through these.
Oh, this will be very.
All right.
Can't wait to look.
Wow.
There's all kinds of stuff in here. Jeez, Revo. What?
Gosh.
You really hooked them up.
Yeah.
What is this? Little tiny card. I wonder what this is.
Okay.
And look at these. What are these? Revo, you said it was a calendar. I didn't know you were going to send them all kinds of stuff.
Oh, it's stuff that you can stick onto the
What is
fridge.
this? Oh, this is like, look, it looks like a cassette tape. Oh!
It
A
just fell
magnet.
out. I almost just.
It looks like a cassette tape, but it's actually a notepad.
Oh, that's cute. Never used it.
All right, girls. There's more, looks like pictures. I mean, there's a lot of little goodies in here. All right, go be on your way and enjoy your
Thank you very much for this.
your early on boy crushes. I mean,
No.
the BTS
No.
stuff you like.
No. I just like their music.
Tom Holland. Not that mom.
Oh, she admits.
I
Can we just see how this is on
Let's
camera?
talk about Henley.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, everybody's getting
Betrayal.
slashed and burned, slashed and burned.
Thank you.
Oh, you know they couldn't hear you guys the whole time. I'm just kidding. I know, Pony. They're growing up. They're getting so big. Be on your merry little ways. And would you tell my husband
No.
to come?
Yeah.
I know. I know. So how is everyone this lovely day? See, I'm rocking the bandana like Vinny. I could do this. Boop. I don't know. I think that I think Selah at first was crushing on them, but I don't believe that that's the case anymore. What?
Look at you. You are my shit.
Here I am. Bye.
Are you live?
Yeah, I'm gonna do this and then I'm gonna argue with people. Who am I? Let's play charades. Oh boy. Pony, were you able to get the big homies to come on tonight for their if they want to chit chat for a little bit? It's so friggin' hot in here. You should have seen Vin's face. Hey, what's up, Slipknot Sean? When he came in and saw me with his bandana. I think he wants it back. Wow, there's only four people. So looks like we've got a couple songs for Pony's birthday. So that should be interesting. Larry, what's up? I don't know why I'm not seeing any real comments. Okay, cool, Pony. Hopefully, I know I had them on Jambi, but something must have happened to them and they're crooked. And I'll tell you, I guess the OCD part of me is not a fan of the crookedness. I'm like, did the Bucks lost? I didn't know that they lost. I've been hearing all kinds of yelling, but there's like some days where when they do the games, I make my escape because there's just too much yelling. Like some days I'm like all about the noise, and other days I'm like, that's too much. So I went in there for a smidge of time to get ready, and I made sure I put my earplugs in before. And then I warn them if they get too loud. I'm like, the neighbors. But really, it's not the neighbors. It's me. But, you know. I didn't know. I didn't know. As soon as he comes in, though, Sean, I'll be sure to ask him about his losing Bucks. Don't forget, you guys, the Misery Machine. It's a YouTube channel that does true crime, but they're true crime with a twist. And their twist is they're trying to bring people home. So they report on stuff and kind of try to make the public more aware of goings on. But they're really good, too. Vinny was actually on one of their shows. It's like Tea with Vin, I think they put on there. But you can... Vin used to work at a spot. I don't know how much I can say and what not to say. But he used to work at this spot where 2 people ended up getting murdered. And so he talks about it on that podcast. What?
Right.
Okay, then let's begin. So, oh, you didn't want your headband?
No, you can have it.
Oh, okay.
You look
Come.
like one of the 70s people.
Yeah, I know. I just need a flower and some ganja. I heard your Bucks lost. Is that...
Yep.
How do you feel about that?
Tom had another one of those 27-3 comebacks.
He did?
It's 27-3, yeah. And
But you didn't make it enough?
No, he did. He did his job, and then they had 42 seconds left, and Todd Bowles called a pretty terrible defensive play.
Oh no.
They did a basically a slant blitz, which is too long to explain, but basically it was too aggressive. Long story short, and Cooper Kupp, who has a triple crown, which it's very hard to explain, but not even Jerry Rice has a triple crown, and that means he's got the most touchdowns, the most yards, and the most receptions. They left him one-on-one with one of their slowest players.
Oh.
And so they were able to score. They were able to kick a game-winning field goal at the end.
Well, that's unfortunate.
But
So does that mean they're not going to be in the Super Bowl?
Yeah, but it was.
Oh, that's really disappointing.
It was
I don't know. What
Never
that's
seen this
doing.
before.
Me neither. Keeps
Oh,
popping.
I understand.
All right.
I understand.
So, Pony, where's my computer? The girls opened up this. Whoa.
They did?
As if you left this here. You know how
No, I
klutzy am.
had Zoe bring it.
They opened up the package from Revo. He told me he was just sending them a BTS calendar, but it turned out it was all kinds of stuff.
Really?
Yeah, a lot of really fun stuff.
Everything's downloaded?
Yes.
Where's Pony? Is she here?
Yeah, she's up in
Perk
the
in the house.
I'll be right back. I want to get a computer.
Perk in the house. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, mon frone. Good to see you, mon frone. Perk. I'm going to text you a question. I'm going to ask you about a book that I want to know if you've read, but I don't. Hey, Mutilated Tyrant! Holy smokes, Mutilated Tyrant is they're actually our guest of honor, along with Pony. We got famous people in the house. Mutilated Tyrant in the building. Holy smokes. We got one of the bands that we're reviewing actually in the freaking building, and I think we're going to be able to squeeze an interview out of them. I'm not sure. But they are in the building, y'all. And we got the guitarist. We got two people from the band in the house. What the funk? That game was ridiculous. That game was freaking ridiculous. It was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. This is one of those times where I don't like Patrick Mahomes. I don't like him at all. But the day went exactly as I thought and predicted that it would. Right now, I'm 100% in my calls, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a Rams Chiefs Super Bowl, and I think the Chiefs are gonna get it done. Patrick Mahomes is unfreaking believable. But who cares about? Oh, we got Ultimate Musings in the house. Holy shit! The drummer from the freaking band is here. What the funk? Listen, we got the drummer, we got the guitarist, we got I do think we have the singer. Inshallah, we'll see. Yo, we got the drummer, the guitarist, and I'm pretty sure we have the singer of the actual band.
Yeah.
In here.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Oh, okay.
That was the plan.
Okay, so are we listening to? We're listening to both. Is it both from them?
No.
Okay.
It's two different bands.
Okay.
Are we gonna start with theirs first?
No. Let's do theirs last. And then we get.
How do you know that they want to sit in the chat all this time?
Oh, okay. Well, Pony's a birthday girl, so we'll let her decide. Are we on YouTube or are we on?
We're all over the place, right?
Are we on?
To my understanding, we're all over.
Did we change the title? Yes, we did. Well done.
Thank you.
Hello, beautiful people from the village. How goes it, you beautiful people?
I have certain rules for our bedroom when the kids are in there. I don't let everybody climb all over our bed unless there's a covering over it. I don't like everybody all over my bed. I leave the room. You were in there. I just went in there. Everybody's all over the bed. People sitting on pillows. That's gross. I was like, everybody out. I don't want butts on my pillow. Get out.
Mutilated Tyrant. Okay, so that's Lardell, the vocals and the guitarist. Okay, so Pony.
All right. Pony, are we good to start with theirs?
Pony says ask them. Okay, so look, guys, Mutilated Tyrant. We can do your song first, because we're doing two songs. We could do your song first, or we could do your song last, and then hopefully do like a interview thing with all of you and Pony. I think this thing's got the capability of like 4 or 5 people. I'm not sure. So it's up to you. It's up to you, guys. Jambi in the house. By the way, Tyrant, we are not responsible for any of the comments from the people in the audience. We can't be held. We can't be held liable.
And can't guarantee a positive review.
Can't guarantee a positive review.
Okay.
Yeah, you get what you get.
Yep.
It's rubbish. Rubbish. The British for garbage. Oh.
Everybody, we've got it all memorized.
All right.
Okay, so what did the band decide?
They said they're good with it. They're good with it either way. CR Chero, I can't guarantee you a positive review.
So
make me a mod and I'll fight them. Yeah,
so,
make Pony a mod.
Mutilated Tyrant. The question is, do you want to be interviewed or not? If you want to get an interview, because we know and love Pony, you'll get a free interview, which usually costs
Yeah.
So if you want
Interviews
that-
are usually very costly.
Yeah, yes, very. So if you want that, then we should do the other song first and the interview piece after. So.
Okay, so this is, I see. So we have why do we have the German flag? Is
I'm
that
assuming that's what she wants for the.
that's what she wants on the thingamajiggy? Shout out to Deutschland. You know, Jurgi, you know that wristband that I had, that German wristband, the soccer wristband.
Oh yeah.
That
That's
came
still
from
around,
that
actually.
came from Jurgen.
Oh really?
Yeah, that
Oh
was
my
way
gosh,
back in the
You
day.
should totally wear that the next time.
Yeah, the next escape room. I saw it. I was like, "Yo, I like that wristband. That's a badass wristband." She said, "You want it?" I was like, "Yeah, I'll take it."
Ah, that's so funny.
Don't do it, Mutal. They'll
That's
try
so
and
funny
convert
because
you.
if you would have been married to me at that point and you would have come home from work and been wearing that, I would have been like, "Where'd you get that?" And you'd say,
Yeah, it
"Some
would have
girl
been.
gave it
I
to
wouldn't
me."
even have taken it. I would have said my very, very attractive coworker gave it to me.
Stop it, baby. You are rude.
All right,
So did
Mitch
they
Chaos.
respond?
Okay, so we're gonna do. I'm just gonna take control. I'm gonna take control. I'm setting the tone.
Yeah, setting the tone.
You know that's right.
Where you were right and where you are wrong.
Yeah.
I do know where it's from.
All right. Is those lyrics are from? Who are those lyrics from, though?
She screenshot the attached file for us. The other file was the Native American flag. What did you call that?
Oh, it's a native. I thought that was a German flag. Oh no, that's white.
The white changes.
I thought the white was that she didn't do the screenshot very well.
Then why'd you put it up there like that? Oh,
Because I'm like, hey, that's her
Well,
shit.
she did.
You know what I'm saying?
all right.
All right. So good. All right. So we've got a little bit of a different night for you losers. Except for Mutilated Tyrant. We're gonna get right into it. This is Somnent-A, a bitter what now? A bitter what? A bitter ending. Ooh, subhanallah. All right.
Okay, a bitter ending from Somnent. These guys are a local Florida melodic death metal band that I had the absolute pleasure of seeing live. Oh, wait a minute. We gotta do the commercial and then we'll get into the intro and all that stuff.
Yeah. I was like, what?
I'm too hot right now.
Get her. She's too hot right now. Plane crash. Okay. And commercial time. Get your song reviewed, dear listener. There's the filthy capitalist option. As Sori says, 125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. 125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and then get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at itsori@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull
You
that
can
off.
also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee,
Can't
a
guarantee
positive
you
review.
A positive review.
Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is the community option. $1 at the gate gets you in at Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go in the village, facebook.com/FinnandSori. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sori and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy our merch.
Buy our merch indeed, a child shall lead them.
Buy our merch.
One of our mics is muted, I think. Yeah, there you go. Now we're back. Okay. We're in a very, very special situation, dear listener, because
We
a couple
are.
things. Numero uno. We have a birthday girl in the house. That is the amazing Pony.
And anybody who's born in the month of January is just automatically more special than the rest.
I agree. But on this particular day, it's Pony's day. Mm-hmm. And you see here is Pony is a proud native young
Oh
lady.
man, yep. She found a lot of her lineage very recently.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, actually, let me read one of the messages that she put together here. So she says, "Halito." I don't know if I pronounced that right. It's hello in the Choctaw language, which I'm still learning myself because my dad didn't teach us much of anything as far as our heritage language is concerned. That's what my parents did too with the French side of me. Likely due to intergenerational trauma, I think. You could be right. Hopefully that was okay to read that part. No, I told you to send me what needs to be put. So, to start out with, we are going for A Bitter Ending by Somnent. These guys are a local Florida melodic death metal band that I had the absolute pleasure of seeing live. They were one of the local bands asked to open for the show I went to in 2019 in Tampa with Anaki, and you read this, babe. Von Gersbergen.
Aneki Van. Didn't she work with Amorphous?
Amorphous and Delane. I've been meaning to get you guys to react to them, but I hadn't had the chance until now. The lyrics for the song are in the description box of the video, and I do also have permission from Somnent as well.
Oh, good.
Excellent.
So then we know we will not get blocked, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah.
Good.
All right, let's go.
Here we go, guys. Insomnet. A bitter ending. And
Trying to get the lyrics.
You ready?
Yep, go.
Go. Rhythm change. Whoa, I like that. I like that. Picking. Let's go.
That was really good.
Okay, a lot of rhythm changes on that song.
Add Floor's vocals to the background. I felt like we needed Floor because it was
Floor because
it's Pony's birthday, and I don't understand how is it your birthday
Pony
without
does
Floor.
a non-Nightwish.
And all I can hear is that in the song.
Floor.
Yeah, this one was really good. Very interesting.
There's a Gojira song called "The Gift of Guilt."
Yeah, that's right.
Huh? That lead guitar lick at the end had some gift of guilt vibes to it. They really know how to crescendo, like how to close out a song.
Oh,
Like they really know how to because throughout the song there was the heavy, chug-a-lug element. Shout out to Ben Webb. There's a chuggy element, and then there was a soft element in the middle. Yep. Then you went to the acoustic, and it was thoughtful, and all the rest of it.
yeah.
All of that kind of got combined at the end for the last 45 seconds.
Yeah.
Which I loved.
Yeah.
Which it's.
I didn't know the song was ending when it did, though.
When I think about our song and our music, it's like ours kind of ends heavy, which is what I wanted to happen. But like the various sonical musical styles don't get represented at the end of the song. It's just one kind of thing, which is fine. It's not obvious. I'm not criticizing my own shit. I'm just saying, musically, I love when bands are able to combine all of it. They did a slow build, and you basically have to believe in your audience in order to do that, because you have to believe that they're going to catch it, they're going to get it, and they're going to be patient enough for it. Because when they went to the middle,
that's true.
Went to the middle. They went a little bit acoustic. They arpeggiated some notes, and then they stopped. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So they built the song, as it went on, and it was kind of like, "Trust me, I'm a genius" type vibe. What were you thinking?
Yeah, well, I liked the way that it had that sort of there was a ride at Funtown that would spin around in a circle, and you were on these I don't know, they looked like small mini speedboats, and it would just no, it was another thing. It would go like this.
That was at Funtown, right?
Yeah, and it used to have the sound was kind of
yeah.
It was over on that ride and also in the dome too. They both kind of had that sort of sound to it.
What was that thing called? My brother loved that thing.
Was it the Astrosphere?
It was the Astrodome. No,
the Astrodome?
Astrosphere. No, Astrodome's like a stadium. I think it was the Astrosphere. I think it was. But my brother loved that thing.
Yeah, we weren't allowed to go in either one of those, but because
yeah,
one of them had rock music and the other one was. They said there was demons.
Images.
There was demons on the wall. Yeah,
I was like, "There's no way in hell they let you go in that."
But you know what? When I did eventually go in it, there was a creepy-looking character on the wall that they flashed in there.
Oh yeah,
I was like, whether it's a demon or not.
I can see it at this moment. My brother loved that shit.
It was in red.
Yeah. There was a green one.
Oh
too.
no. Jimmy, why does Sori sound like she's a truck driver on a CB radio?
Oh no.
I don't know. Is this is this better if I do this?
Is your gain up or down?
You know when I was doing that commercial, I had to just ditch the mics and just go with my phone.
You did that. Put it back on cardioid. There you go. Oh, actually, no.
I matched yours. I was on the same thing.
Try again.
You didn't change anything. How's that?
Bandana Story is back.
Hey, what's up, Jay? So it kind of had that sort of feeling, but then lyrically, I thought I didn't catch all the lyrics, but some of the words that they used, like right there, right at the beginning, the skies wept and the soil filled with anguish. To talk about the rain that way?
Yeah.
Embodied with discontent, there is no end. There is no escape, only a loathing acceptance. All will be consumed by eternal darkness.
There was one line, he said something, and I was like, oh, I'd never heard that before. Right there. As the clouds began to settle, not even the silence remains.
Oh,
not even silence remains, which is really cool. Because I always think to myself, you think to yourself, what was there before there was space? Mm-hmm. And you just think, oh, it's just black. You're like, no, that's space. Mm-hmm. So what was there before that? So when he says, not even the silence remains, I'm like, that's a good line, man. Because that's what was there? You know what I'm saying?
That's true, because
what I'm
you
saying?
always say, what do you picture when you picture before everything? And people picture darkness.
You always think
but
of
you
black.
always think of silence, too.
Right.
But silence is,
It's a sound because you can identify it.
yeah.
If you can identify
Right, it's the
it,
absence of vibration.
right. If you can identify it, that means it has its own distinct quality. So,
And there
What-
couldn't have been silence before.
what is there beyond that? You know what I'm
Well, that's
saying?
interesting,
I
yeah.
don't know. People are like, oh, that's woo woo. That's it. No, it's just that you're too simple, bro. You're just too simple to think about the deep things.
Yeah.
That's me.
I'll be smart.
I'm just gonna be on my Malcolm energy and just go. If you don't get it, it's because you're dumb.
You're a moron.
Yeah.
This part over here, this is the other part that caught my eye. Eternal dusk awaits. I don't like that. Like, I think it's good for the song, but the idea of eternal dusk.
Oh, the concept.
The concept of
you're not
eternal
a
dusk. I don't
fan.
like dusk anyway. In this land where the moon and the stars are trapped. That also was... So I didn't like the feeling that that the line gave me of eternal dusk, and I didn't like the moon and the stars being trapped. But then it says in suspended animation, this place so far away, certainly out of reach.
Yeah, it's some bands do it really well. Some bands not so much, where they interface with nature. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like they interface with nature really, really well. This band did a really, really good job at it. Was using nature as a metaphor for whatever struggle he was going back and forth with.
I have to say, you know how you always say, that's the line of the whatever. The first line was so poetic and deep to me. I could take that line, put that at the top of my journal entry, and then just write.
That's your line of the year?
I don't like saying things that are that extreme, because then I've heard you say that, and then you'll be like, now this one is the one of the year! And I'm too prideful to
Yeah, there was that Yes song.
saying that this is a very good
That
line.
Yes song was the song of the year, and then 2 days later, that Chinese band,
Right.
which to this moment I don't know their name, unseated them 2 days later.
I know.
But I don't care.
That's the thing.
I don't care.
That's the thing.
That's the same thing happened in 2020.
So
think.
we had 2 days.
The same thing happened in 2020. It was your band, your favorite band from 2020?
Pain
I
of
think.
Salvation, probably.
Yeah. They had the best song.
That
of
golden
2020.
one. Golden.
Yeah, golden
Something
something.
golden.
And then Proto Men beat that a week later with Breaking Out. That's on your back.
Oh, I know. I'm not sure if I agree that
Which was
that
my
it beat it. but-
favorite. Well, it beat it for me, is what I'm saying.
Right.
But I don't care. So okay, that's Sori's line of the year for now. But she's
That's
too.
my line of.
She's worried about people's opinions.
This is what I would say. If you start right now as being the end of the year, then that was the line of the year for me. Going back, so then I have a new start going forward.
Like this January. Yeah, but you very rarely hear anybody say, because the stars are usually romanticized, but here he said that the stars are trapped
Well, yeah, but then
in the sky.
Yeah, but he explains it a little bit differently. When you first read it,
Where?
it's like a little
Where
bit
do you- where do
shocking,
you-
but
Is it,
Well, hold on,
Does
where's
it get romantic at some point? Where's the romanticism
well,
of the
no,
stars?
he says where the moon and the stars are trapped. It just sounds like really bad in a suspenseful animation, in a suspended animation. This
Yeah.
place so far away, certainly out of reach. It's closer than you can see. Nothing is what it seems. So it wasn't like, they were trapped in some box. It's just like they're out of our
they're
reach,
trapped
but
in
they are
suspended-
closer.
They're trapped. Well, yeah. What I'm saying is that they're usually it's the moon. Like I want to get to the moon. I want to get to the stars, or at least you say I have the moon and the stars. But the moon and the stars, at least for me, was presented as another set of beings that are trapped. Because this guy doesn't seem very happy, and so it's
Yeah.
like, well, maybe you can escape into space. Like I've got this video game that, like, it's a space, and
Do you feel like you're escaping?
There's a war setting. Yeah, I told you this before.
Yeah.
But there's a war setting, but I don't use a war setting. I like the travel setting, where you just travel and discover shit. It's like, okay, I don't have, you know what I'm saying? But he's not saying that. He's like,
Is it cool? Are the graphics good? Okay.
It's one of those things is I want to buy like a 360 television. Like where you just set up a wall and then the TV basically wraps around the entire room. I feel like that would be a very incredible
I don't know if I could watch a scary movie like that.
Or I'll just get one of those really high-priced VR things and do that, and you probably wouldn't see me for 5 days.
I mean,
but what's interesting is like he's not presenting the space as escapism. He's saying that the moon and the stars are also, they're just trapped in suspended animation, and it, which is interesting because they're rotating and revolving and all the rest of it, and the entire universe is kind of right, but he uses the term trapped, which is really, 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 really interesting.
He also talks about loneliness. Darkness fills my vision with a blanket of cold. Loneliness becomes my friend traveling the unknown. I was on Facebook, and there's a mom. She recently had a kid. Well, I mean, it's been probably over half a year at this point, but the situation hasn't been ideal at all. And so she was talking about how lonely she's feeling and stuff, and how difficult it's been. It's the hardest point in her life. And then this person comes on, and they were like, always remember,
Oh, Lord.
You choose your own feelings. And so, well, I don't know if he used the word feelings, but he was like, you choose. So basically he was telling her, you are choosing to look at your situation and say, I am lonely. And you don't have to look at it that way. You can see it from, other angles and choose
What are the angles?
Choose your.
What are the angles that she
Well,
can look at?
mean, he didn't know it, but I've reached out to her and said, hey, I'll come hang out. And you know what I mean? Like, he didn't know that.
That's fair.
And she wasn't going to put that information out there. But I, as a third party, knew that I've put that out there. So I was like, man, he's right. And then she was like, she like blasted him. And she was like, she was like, well, you don't understand what it's like with postpartum and the things that you feel along the way, blah, blah, blah. She was like, so don't come in here, learn your science before you come in here telling people what to do, blah, blah, blah.
She just had the kid, right?
Well, I mean, yeah, it's been like 6 months, but you can still have postpartum that long after. Yeah, it can go for a year.
Quite some time.
Yeah. So, I don't know, maybe it goes longer. I'm not a doctor. But but there was a little bit where I was like, well, I can see kind of both of their sides of it. Like, she's right. Who does this guy think? Apparently he's a life coach. So she was like, he's a life coach, and I didn't ask him to coach. But I mean,
I'll tell you what, the life coach thing to me is just such a funny title, especially when people assign that to themselves. You a
like
life coach,
apostle.
bro? That's just I could never call myself that, bro.
Actually, you could do that though.
Yeah, I would never do it. You couldn't pay me all the money in the world to assign such a title to myself. A life coach?
I know. Yeah, well,
I'm gonna coach you on your life.
yeah, I can see how that's
saying,
a little.
like, when you walk around saying dumb shit like that about yourself, you end up saying dumb shit like that to people.
Well,
how do you know?
He got blasted, and hella women were going after him.
Yeah, well, then he can coach himself as to how to handle getting blasted.
Well, it's weird because
First of all, how the hell can he coach her on it?
I know, because he's never been
You never played an inning of baseball. You're gonna go up there and be the coach. You've never been a postpartum woman fucking after giving birth and shit in 2022 with all the shit these people have to go through. Like, how the hell can he? I know. Coach?
I know.
But go ahead, finish what you're saying and its pertinence to the song.
I know, it's terrible. Well, I was just thinking, because I could see both sides of it, but I was like, well, because I've been kind of applying that idea to my life, as of late, where it's like, well, you can choose to, what?
No. Shout out to the homie. Shout out to the metal. He was a life coach. He was, if you want to destroy your life, that man can coach you, bro. Go ahead, keep going.
I'm just going to move. Out of respect for the fact that I really enjoyed watching his channel, I'm just going to slide that one forward. And, wow. Scary. So anyway, so I was thinking about, there are, the whole half full, half empty glass thing.
Yeah.
And you can choose how you're going to look at different situations and circumstances. And so I could kind of throw in with him that, because I know that this girl, she doesn't live on her own. She lives with her mother. I know girls that live on their own. So it's like, yes, she's lonely, and I'm sure that she is. But there are two ways to look at it. You can say I'm completely alone and look at all the negative stuff that happened to you, which is obviously horrible. But at the same time, if you don't look at the positive and you pretend that doesn't exist, then you're going to come out feeling a lot more slighted than if you looked at the whole picture.
Yeah. I think sometimes the expression of despair in certain measures and quantities can itself be the positivity that people need in that moment. Like these people, obviously he wasn't in the best of moods when he was writing this, but he just created a brilliant piece of art that all of us got to enjoy and that people are going to put in their playlist. And all of us use music like this to get through difficult shit because we know that we're not the only ones going through shit. So
I will say, if she collected all of her posts from this season and compiled it into a book.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, but we want everything like positive. Our definition of positive is shit that people say that won't make me feel uncomfortable. So a lot of people, it's like that girl where her husband died. And it was like 3 months later, and they're like, all right.
Oh, my word,
the church was like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
The church, even her family.
Yeah, so like sometimes you just have to redefine what positive is. Like, for example.
You mean the other, yeah.
It
happened to multiple girls,
if
so.
you break your knee, you know what's positive to do is fucking cry. That's the most positive thing you can do the moment you break your knee is to cry.
Oh.
That's positive. So, like, because that's what alerts people around you to help, and that's what could possibly save your life. So I mean, I think obviously there's a difference between somebody who's doing it for attention and refuses to get out of that. I mean, we've been around.
Oh yeah.
There's a specific.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I understand that, but I think. You know what I always say when people say, "Oh, they're doing that for attention." I'm like, "Well, then give them the attention." You gotta go out of your way to prove to me that you don't want to get better at all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, it takes a long time, right? I mean,
I think the person has proved it, but
yeah, yeah.
But you're a very generous person, so.
Okay. So, go ahead. What do you get to song?
9.21. 9.1.
That's interesting. I give it a 9, a solid 9. I gotta say, I didn't like the chuggy riff.
Why?
It's kind of like generic to me.
Oh.
And I was like, because I told myself, I'm like, it's Pony's birthday, but I'm gonna be ruthlessly honest. But the chuggy riff worked retroactively because of how much variation there was in the rest of the song. So it's a solid 9 for me. If the brothers from Mutilated Tyrant are still here, we're gonna be doing their song next and then reviewing them. So hopefully we don't give it like a 3 or some shit.
Let's interview them first.
Yeah, let's interview them first and then listen to the song. All right, that's on the way. If you're in the stream, dear listener. If you're not in the stream, then you're a square. We'll catch you on YouTube land. Vin out.
Sorry out.
Go.
Although Pony picked it, so but we're interviewing first. That's what I would really like to interview first. Yeah, please.
Okay.
Do me this kindness.
A 3 is a compliment. Are people trying to tell me that Brady lost? Am I supposed to feel bad about that? The man has 7 Super Bowls.
I mean, I don't like it.
He's the GOAT.
I don't like it. And I'll be honest with you.
His comeback was really inspiring. I was really inspired to see. That's why I love this dude, man. Like, fighting, clawing, scratching to the end. He's the greatest of all time. We're never going to... I told the boys, I'm like, I think next year is probably going to be his last year. AB put up a post. He's like, the Bucks lost. He put up a... So I think Tommy...
Yo.
Yeah.
That's not right.
You don't know a lot about football, but like the odds that were stacked against him. No Tristan Wirfs. Like, it was insane.
Was Gronk there?
It was insane the amount of odds that were stacked. Yeah, but they had Jalen Ramsey. It would have been a crazier comeback than the comeback he did in the Super Bowl, to be honest.
For real?
Yeah, because it was his best protector was gone, and the other team had the best attacker in the entire NFL for the last 5 years. Like, the guy's like LT level, unbelievable.
Oh, wow.
Again, you don't know, but it was the most ridiculous performance I've ever seen in my life. The guy, only to be eclipsed, I have to say, what Patrick Mahomes just did eclipse what Brady did today. And
Maria really must have, because you're not a big fan of that guy.
I can't stand him. And was more impressive than what Brady did in the Super Bowl, other than the fact that it wasn't in the Super Bowl.
Really?
He had 13 seconds left. And I think he had no timeouts. And promptly, in 2 passes, marched him down there. It's unbelievable.
2 passes?
13 seconds. His kid he is unbelievable.
Wow.
Okay. A solid 3. All right. So let's do the interview. Let's see here. Let's see if I still know how to do this.
No, not solid 3. She said solid 9.3. Are you reading somebody else's?
I don't know.
All right.
Here's the interview. And I'm going to put the interview link in the chat for you beautiful people. And then if you're in the band, just click on... I need the charger, babe. If you're in the band, just click on that link and you'll be on, dear listener.
What did you tell me to get? I'm getting something from Pony.
I need a charger. Because the phone is going... The phone is going to die. The phone is going to die.
The phone or the computer?
The computer, Dora.
Okay, well, we don't have a base.
You know, I was talking about aliens last night in my Ask Me Anything, and then the thing just died. I got the base, don't worry. I was talking about aliens in my
and
chat,
thing died?
and it died on me. Because I was saying one theory is that it's a secret government program. And as soon as I said that, the stream died.
Well, that's weird.
People were like, aha!
Mm-hmm.
Confirmed. All right. So we got that up, and let me see if I can figure this shit out. Okay, I got the link copied. Talk to the people.
Will this work? Can you get it like that?
Give the people what they
Right there, take that.
What?
Get that message.
What's the message?
That's the flag.
What flag? What are you talking about?
Oh, God.
What are you talking about?
The flag for the Navajo Nation.
Okay, we're doing the interview first, right?
Yes, but she wants that flag up there.
Okay.
Oh, no, Jambi.
What did Jambi do?
I'm in the band. I'm jumping on.
You will do no such thing.
The reptilians are always watching.
I hope he's going to cry at his pillow next to his supermodel wife. I doubt it. I doubt he's going to do that.
That's such a funny way to say it, BC.
But that's the voice of the hater. I'm reading a book right now. Don't mention the name of the book. But I'm reading a book right now that really goes.
Isn't there
the
multiple books?
It goes into the psychology of haters. Like.
Oh, really? It does? Yeah. The audiobook?
Yeah. It's unbelievable.
The beginning, I felt kind of bad for the people.
Were you at the dinner party where the guy gave the money to his brother and his brother was like,
no.
Yeah, you already passed. You're not really listening to it. You're not really listening to the book.
I'm already past that part?
Yeah, you're already past that part. All right. So I put that link out there. There's the link. Band members. So click on that link and that should get you in. Jambi and I were talking. We'd like to have a live chat. Oh, that's cool, Sadie. When are you guys going to have it?
Post that one.
Opera Spice.
And you got to change this flag to the picture I sent.
Oh, I see.
Oh, man. So, like,
What
days
happened?
ago, Vinny showed me this thing right before I fell asleep, which was basically that all the characters in your dreams are, like, basically all facets of yourself, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, also, I got them to do math last night. Because supposedly the characters in your dream can't do multiplication.
So you were lucid dreaming and you got your folks to do math.
Yeah, and you know what's the most annoying thing? Is I remembered that we had the math. There was a problem with the math, and it was basic math, but I don't remember which one they had a problem with. It was either the addition or it was the multiplication, and one of them the characters could do, and one of them they couldn't. I remember what it is in real life, what it's supposed to be. I'm pretty sure they have trouble with multiplication.
Yeah.
Right, but I couldn't remember when I woke up. I was like, dang it! Because I think you woke me up and asked me for the key. You asked me for something.
Yeah.
And when you asked that, because I was woken up to think of something else, I couldn't finish that piece. So I do know they had trouble with one of them. Like they just overcomplicated the whole thing and got the answer wrong. Basically made the problem into an algebra problem. It's very weird.
That's fascinating.
And then I was you. That one was weird.
What were you doing?
I'm not going to say online here. I'm serious.
Did someone perish?
Yes.
I knew it.
No, I was chasing someone, though. They were going to perish. And I knew they were not going to escape my hand. They're going to pay. Felt very interesting to be you. I felt very muscular. Oh, anyway. All right, are we doing this interview or?
Yeah. Let me put the.
Jeez, Rob. I hope that you feel better.
Who?
He. I guess that's a he. I always thought he
Who are you talking
got
about?
COVID. Rob Hoyley one. I've got COVID, by the way. Found out about an hour ago. I'm double jabbed and boosted, and it's showing as an achy ribs and an annoying cough. Well, at least it's just that. Hopefully, it stays small like that.
Relatively mild, as they say. Inshallah.
Zoe is using Vin's vessel as a means to inflict harm on people in her dreams.
I knew it was gonna be some shit where somebody got hurt. I knew it. I could never get away from it.
Sorry.
Yeah.
What do you want me to do?
Nothing can be done. We are who we are, unfortunately.
You wanted to escape it, but I had to know. That was a weird feeling.
You had to know?
Yeah, it was very weird because, like, I wanted to know where you were going and what you were doing, but you were still, like, conscious of your own self in my dream, and so you did not want me going and doing that. But I was like, guess what, bitch? It's my dream. So there's that.
Psychologically hijacked my body.
I did.
In your dream.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're that type. You would.
Yeah.
You would do some shit like that if you could.
A little bit.
I know.
I'd do that if you...
Yeah,
I would do that if you would maybe forget that it happened. I know. I'm like a psychopath.
No.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that even if I could do that.
I know, babe, but I never pretended to be you. Okay? In the sense of, like, you're like a very good person. Like, you know what? That was what you told. I'll tell you later. Ask me about it later. It was very interesting. Or did Vin intercept Sorry in the dream?
Okay, we got one.
That's true, Archero.
We got two. Ha, bitches. All right. Hold on, let me see this. And guys, in the stream, let us know if you can hear our guests very well. All right, so add right. I'll add him, and then we'll add him. So now we got two fellas in there.
Pony, I thought that was an interpretation for the dream.
Okay. What have we done? Hold on, where'd it go? We gotta add him.
Hey, you guys hear me?
Oh.
Yes, I can hear you.
Hi.
Are you the vocalist?
No, I'm the bassist to Mutilated Tyrant.
All right. Okay, what about you, Lawrence?
L'Oreal here.
That's my brother right there.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Wait, you guys are brothers?
We can both hear you.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. So we've got the bassist, and then who else do we have? Lawrence, that's you, bro.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I play bass and say backup vocal. Can you say that?
And then what does Lardell do? Lardell.
I'm the lead guitarist, vocals, songwriter.
Okay. So we've got the famous people on the show.
And the songwriters here, too.
And the songwriters.
Ooh.
So, first of all, everybody wants to know, Mutilated Tyrant, how the hell did you come up with that terminology?
I get that asked a lot. And I'm just going to be honest. I was thinking of like the most edgiest thing that I could think of because, well, we started like back in high school. So, yeah, that's pretty much how we came up with Mutilated Tyrant.
So you're like, yo, we're going to come up with the edgiest, edgelord, edgiest shit of all time, bitches. Mutilated Tyrant!
Yeah! All right, what show has been your favorite one to perform? Oh, we got somebody else.
Sorry, what was that?
What was your favorite show to perform and why?
Um, Actually, I am not too sure.
Does anybody else have an answer?
I have to,
Is it all of them? Or you don't have a favorite?
we got least favorites.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's better. Tell us your
Give us
least
that.
favorite show.
That's more metal.
Well, the one I could think of, top of my head, is we played at the it's called the Navajo Nation Fair, kind of like like where they have like the carnival rides and all that set up. It's like an annual thing on the Navajo Nation.
Yep.
Okay.
And we had our previous member. I don't want to mention his name, but yeah, he's no longer with us. But I guess the night that we played turned out he was drinking like a lot before we had to go on, and yeah, it was just horrible on stage.
Oh,
I'd say
no.
that's like that's like the worst I could think of.
Did it feel like it took forever to finally get done the set of songs so you guys could leave the stage?
Yeah. It was only like a 20-minute set, but it felt forever.
And you said that was a drummer?
No, not the drummer.
Was it noticeable? Like, could people notice, or you noticed because you have an ear for it?
I'd say it was noticeable because we didn't have any personal monitors on stage, and I could hear him through the drums through by what I was playing. So yeah, I'd say it was pretty bad.
So was that the moment you're like, that motherfucker, he's gone? That's the last time we're dealing with that bitch. Tell the truth.
No, I mean, he was still in the band for like another 3 years after that. It was just like some other stuff.
Oh wow!
The reason why he's no longer with us.
Oh wow!
Okay.
Yeah, we all grew up with each other, so we had like that very personal bond between us.
Yeah. Damn. Hopefully the big homie's doing better.
So he's doing better then. Hopefully.
From what I hear, yeah, he's doing a lot better.
Oh, that's good. That's good. All right. So of all of your songs, which one is your favorite to play?
Now, before you answer that question, I'm going to give you a hint. Sori has 6 kids. So after you answer that question, you can then turn back and ask her, of all your kids, which one's your favorite? Because I want to see how she answers. But go ahead.
I have a very quick and easy answer.
For me personally, it's between 2 tracks off of our recent 4-track demo. It's between Under the Cold Dark Moon and The Night's Eternal. I mean, everyone has their own opinion, but that's what I feel. That's our best tracks, I would say.
Okay, Under the Cold Dark Moon.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the sound of that.
Somebody do me a favor. If you're an admin, get rid of Fausto Martinez. Thank you. Okay. Okay. So let's. Is that one of the songs that we're reviewing?
No, we're doing their new single.
Oh, we're doing your guys' brand new.
What's the name of your new single?
Okay.
So it's pronounced Nehotihith, which is basically translated from Dinet Bazad. It means first world / black world. It's actually the first world in I guess best way I could explain it is the Dinet Bahane, which is translated story of the people, and it comes from our culture. Yeah.
Cool. Okay.
And that's you're part of the indigenous population, right? I mean,
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What tribes exactly, or tribe?
We're all from the Navajo Nation.
Okay, so the flag
for our recent member, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
That's what's up. That's legit.
Okay, can you tell me how do you say hello in your native tongue?
Yate. That's how you say it. Hello.
Yate?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's legit.
Yeah.
Don't start doing that though, because you're not. look, bro. My wife.
Look how he's already coming at me.
Look, she's
Whoa,
always
yo,
claiming
whoa.
that she's got native in her blood, bro. We're up in Maine.
Hey, this is what I've been told. What do you want me to do?
She's French. I know that she's part of that devil, those devilish people.
I can't be all devil.
She's part French, and there's another part of her, and she's claiming that that's native. So don't teach her anything and have her come on here saying all types of shit.
How do I say "fuck you" in your language? It's gonna be
Don't
really
teach her.
necessary.
Okay. All right. So we're about to review your song. Is there anything that thematically about this particular song what was going through your mind when you wrote these lyrics, that type of thing?
Well, the single, it doesn't actually have any lyrics. It's just instrumentals. But in the intro, I decided to add like a flute player. He was like playing the flute, and I just added like aspects to what resembles the track. Like for instance, in the background, you could hear like a fire burning, and
Nice.
in the story, fire was first discovered in the first world. So yeah, I'm trying to like have everything blend together to where it basically tells a story.
Oh, and you're saying the story of your people, or is it just a story that you've created?
Yeah. It's the story of it's the creation story from Navajo culture, I would say.
Can you
brilliant.
give me a short version of what that creation story is?
So the creation story, there are 4 worlds. The first world is the black world. Second, blue world. Third world would be the yellow world, and the fourth world it kind of goes back between the white / glittering world. And if you can actually look it up and read about it, because there's like a lot of people that really like to hear the story. But through the story, they say that we are currently in the glittering world. But yeah.
Wow. Okay, and the worlds are like ages of time as well, basically.
I am not too sure. I'm not very fluent in Navajo language as well as with the history, but I'm like slowly teaching myself right now.
That's amazing.
Like yeah, it's very common on the Navajo Nation. Not that many people really know like the history and like yeah.
So as you're learning, you're teaching your audience through song. That's gangster shit, man. That's amazing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
These boys some gangsters over here, boy.
I have another question. This song is from your latest demo release. Can you let us know how that's pronounced?
I believe it is the demo track title you're referring to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could give a stab at it if you're not
Don't
sure.
do it. Don't take a stab at it.
It's birth to old. That's what in our language, but
yeah. I mean, the way I say it, everyone like can like argue with how it's pronounced, but the way I pronounce it would be Hodichi do Sanje.
Nice. And then tell us again the name of your band. Oh yeah, Mutilated Tyrant. I thought it was going to be a different. I forgot.
Bro, it's literally trailing across the street.
I just saw it as I looked over across. I was like, yo!
Mutilated Tyrant is in the building.
The words left my mouth, and I was like, no, sorry. It was too late. So let's say somebody listens to your stuff, and they're like, these people are complete trash. We know what they can do. They can just never listen to another song again. But if people listen to it, and they say, actually, these people are badass, how do they find you guys?
Well, we do have our YouTube channel. We're also on Facebook, Instagram.
Yep.
We also
let
have
us know the names of those things.
So on Facebook, it's just the band name Mutilated Tyrant. On Instagram, it is Mutilated Tyrant _official. And then same with Bandcamp. You can just like look up our name, and yeah, we'll just pop up right there.
Okay, and can they buy your albums on Bandcamp? Is that where they would go for that?
Yeah, we also have physical merch like CDs, patches, and stuff. But we are currently behind on sending out packages for other people, so we kind of just have everything on hold right now.
Okay.
Bruh, if you send us a Mutilated Tyrant patch, I would rock that shit with a lot of respect. For sure.
Before you even heard the song, huh?
Before I even hear the song.
He has a black shirt, actually, and it has like a little tag that says Wrangler on it, which I didn't mind at first because it was printed in red. And then the more I was thinking about it, the more I was like, I don't really, we need to cover that. So that would be the perfect spot for that that patch.
Yeah. Get me a Mutilated Tyrant patch. I'm poor. Send it to me for free.
Oh! All right.
Hey, we got your mom in here. Band mom here. I'm proud of my son. He's trying his best to teach what he's learning. That's right, Mom Dukes. And there is a band, guys, right there. We put the actual website right there. I think it's clickable, actually. I don't know. I'm not sure. But there's the site, Mutilated Tyrant on YouTube. We're going to get to the song. We're going to give you a real reaction, my guys. So we love you, but if you suck, we're going to tell you. Okay? No answer. All right. Well, having said that, dear listener, we shall see soon enough. Have a good one, bro.
Thanks for coming on.
All right, thank you. You guys have a good night.
You too, man. All right, that was Mutilated Tyrant.
I could hear Orion saying, "Don't say that. Don't say that.
Don't say that. Don't say that."
Don't say that.
We have. I think we could actually have seen him the entire time. Like I feel like we still have Lawrence still on. You see that there?
Oh, probably.
Yeah, Lawrence, if you're still there, bruh, hang up the phone. Okay, because he's still in the switcher. All right, guys, we got commercial time, and then we are coming right back for you beautiful people after the commercial. Let's go. I'm Vin.
I'm sorry.
If you would like to get your song reviewed, dear listener, there's the Filthy Capitalist option. As Sorry says, 125 gets you straight to the head of the line. You don't have to be a part of the alliance. You don't have to be part of the group.
Wait a minute.
And the biggest thing is you don't have to wait. You hop, skip, and jump right in front of everybody. 125 gets you there. You do that 3 times, and you get mashed down to the $75 rate for perpetuity.
Yes!
Also, there is a band review option. So if you've got a band and you're trying to get your band some exposure, hit me up at itsorry@gmail.com, and I'll show you the details about how to pull that off.
You can also jump on Patreon, and there is a option on the tiers to be able to get your band reviewed. Obviously, we can't lie to you, so we can't guarantee a positive review. Get what you get.
It's just rubbish.
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 That's British for garbage.
My favorite is the community option. $1 at the gate gets you in at Patreon. You get to join an alliance. The alliance joins their points together, and that helps determine what songs that we do.
The alliances hang out on Discord.
Message me on Patreon to get the link.
And they do all kinds of other cool things. They do Minecraft, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah. It's really a community within the community. Anybody can go in the village. Facebook.com/FinNN. There's 160,000+ people on the channel. What's cool about the Discord is that it offers a real opportunity for community connection, friendship, that type of thing.
And it's on Discord, so if you're not a Facebook person, it's for you.
You start off at $1.
Right.
Plus you get exclusives. Sorry and I are working on a song. So the first 15 seconds of that was on Patreon. Also, at $15 tier and above, when we actually debut the video, they're going to be there live with us. There you are, dear listener.
Buy our merch.
Buy our merch indeed. A child shall lead.
I was watching it over here. It wasn't done yet because my computer's a little slow.
Unbelievable.
Exciting news, y'all. It is Pony's birthday.
Yes,
Happy
sir.
birthday, Pony. We're doing a couple of songs for Pony that she has requested for her birthday. And one of them being, we are reviewing a band called Mutilated Tyrant.
Yes, sir.
If you hang out after we review this song, you're going to get to see an interview that we did with them. So
Yeah. We did an interview with some gangsters. Okay, guys, here we go. Mutilated Tyrant. And the name of this song is Under... Is it The Cold Black Moon? I want to make sure we got the title.
Well,
proper.
I'm sorry.
Just click off
It's
there.
right here. Birth to Old.
No.
Oh, that's the album.
What's the... Okay. This is going well.
I can fix it. Under the Cold Dark Moon, yeah.
Under the... Well, I said Blackpool. Under the Cold Dark Moon. Mutilated
Oh,
Tyrant.
so this is one of the ones that he said was one of his best ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
One of his
excellent.
favorite.
Okay,
Mutilated
great.
Tyrant. Let's go. Ah, black metal-y. drummer's taking care of it. The drummer's gonna carry it home. Gonna carry it home. Double kick. Let's go.
There's a fire.
Yeah, I'm listening out for that. Holy
You heard the fire at the end?
smoly smokes.
You heard the fire at the end?
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't hear the flute though. Did you?
I'm not sure this was the one that had the flute. Remember the flute?
But
was
it definitely had fire sounds at the end.
The flute
So
was the one. The flute was the one at the
the other
instrumental.
one, yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Okay. So it looks like, so this is about the moon. You know, when we listen to Frozen Moon, which is supposed to be some black metal classic or whatever. Now look, all the what I'm about to say, all the true cult first generation black metal people are going to be very angry at me about this. But as I've demonstrated in
You don't care.
the very recent time period, I don't care. If we would have heard, but because by the time we heard Frozen Moon, we had heard a couple black metal songs. You know, like first generation black metal songs. If we would have heard Frozen Moon like this, it would have got a much higher rating. Unfortunately, Frozen Moon, not only was it horrible in its production value, I just thought the song was just horrible from start to finish.
I really don't remember it. I just remember thinking it was trash.
It was trash. Even the vocals. I don't know what this guy did on the vocals, and it kind of freaks me out because we were just talking to this dude. I'm pretty sure we were talking to one of the vocalists.
Yeah, one of the backup vocalists
But
was
there was this guy, and then there was another guy who had some really interesting. They were like, and I was commenting on it, like how unique the black metal vocals were, because it's usually like, you know, a squealing pig or whatever. No, that's literally what it's called. Like they call it the squealing pig noise.
No.
Yeah, like
Seriously?
Danny. Yeah, if you Google Danny Phil squealing pig, like it's a badge of honor.
It's like a compliment.
It's a compliment. But I don't like that. Here's my problem. Here's my problem with a lot of these vocals, and I talked about this a couple days ago. They all sound the same.
Yeah.
So I was listening to this thing on ESPN, and it was Colin Cowherd, and you know the quarterbacks when they say hut or whatever, he had to figure out which quarterback was saying what. So he had to just play it by ear, which quarterback was saying it. Does that make sense? You know how it says blue, red, hut.
Yeah.
You know, Tom usually says green 19.
Yeah.
And then what's his face? Mahomes, 180, whatever he says, right? And Colin had to, and I knew everybody. Just
Okay.
because they're so distinct. In black metal, like these guys are not distinct. They're just they're all in the mush. But this vocal style, I would be able to catch this guy. I'm saying this guy because I completely forgot the guy's name already. Because I was like into the song and looking at the lyrics. And I'm looking at this thing right now about how the moon and the sun came to be in the Navajo stuff, and it's really, really fascinating. But this guy's vocal style, I thoroughly enjoyed for black metal because it had
There was a certain level of uniqueness to it.
It was unique, man, and it if it was dark, right? Let's say it was like dark in your house. It's never completely dark in our house because something is always happening. Like the studio is always.
I know.
Shout out to CMP, but
God.
Let's say your house was in complete black, right?
Yeah.
And you heard Danny Filth talking. I don't think that would scare you too much.
Oh, okay.
I am in your house trying to take your shit.
Okay, but when this one started, like, I made a face and I thought to myself, well, that could get taken wrong. But the face was like, oh, that was like,
bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
I'm saying.
Alarming.
No, that's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
I hear what you're saying. Yeah.
And that's somebody asked me yesterday, if somebody intruded into your house, would you shoot them? And of course, I didn't get to answer because there's a whole bunch of drama happening. But I was going to say, well, no, I'm a pacifist. I don't believe that we should shoot him. But if you showed up at my house, beloved,
and you started singing like that,
and you started sounding like this, boom, 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 you're going upstairs, bro.
you're not getting past the front door.
You're going upstairs. Or I'll have M. Death Fan. I'll do it. M. Death Fan, he'll shoot you. He'll shoot you. No, but my point is the voice was really, really distinct in this. And, Pony probably chose it because she knows I'm a sucker for
Tremolo.
For tremolo picking. I really do like tremolo picking a lot.
What did you think about the line, "Frost on my breath, the touch of death is in me, frozen under the cold
the
dark
big
moon."
the big line that really captured me, to be honest with you, if I'm honest, like the big homie Ian says, if I'm honest, the big line that got me was, "No, I can't shoot you, Seven, because you're our bassist, even though where the hell is our shit?" What?
I just knew it was coming. I just knew he was about to get blasted.
Oh, I wasn't gonna blast it.
Seven does. You're like, "Where's our shit?"
Oh, I know. Okay. So the big line that got me here was "searching for ourselves as the light fades."
Oh.
Just because and you'll see this when you watch the entire interview. But just because, I mean, it's literally true. I guess you can kind of like try to orient yourself by the moon. Mm-hmm. But the other side of that is, he is learning about his folks.
Yeah.
He's learning about his people as he's going on and teaching people with the music.
Yep.
And so it's a sad thing for me in this, because I'm in the same situation about learning about your people, going back to your roots, that type of a thing. I think the Europeans are do a really good job of, like, they know exactly who they are, where they're going, where they, you know what I'm saying? Whereas here on this side, in the diaspora, as it were, okay. Like we're missing, you know what I'm saying? And so like you have to do a little bit of extra work to kind of find your folks, find your stories, and which is why I said, like, that's why I'm like recommending read this story, because stories are just so powerful. But that line really stuck with me because I related to that line, the most. You know what I'm saying about like searching for a self as the light fades, because that's the other side of it. Is like the older you get, you know what I'm saying, the farther disconnected you get from your, you know what I'm saying?
From your
folks,
yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, and I think that, with the, the blood tests and stuff that you can take that kind of helps you find your history and stuff. I know anybody that I've seen that does that, they always, there's a level of excitement that people have when they're finding out about where they came from and who their people are and who they're connected to and who was in their history. And when I was a kid, I don't think I really thought there was a whole lot of, like, I remember there's a bunch of people in my family that are like family tree nerds, you know what I mean? Like, where they just like, I remember the old people being like, "Oh, and there was so-and-so's in our family tree."
Yes.
And just me being like a 12-year-old and just thinking, I don't really care if, and I remember them like being very celebratory, like if it was like, George Washington or something like that. Like, it was like big name people that were found in the family tree, but I could care less. Yeah. And now I care. But well,
is that something that's important to you, though? Like, to get to your roots and all?
It is very important. It's very important to me. And I used to know, I'll tell you why I didn't care. I didn't care before because all of my value was traced back to my lineage of Christ and the scriptures. So all the people that are talked about in the Bible, those were who I related with. That's where I put my roots down. But then I guess now that I'm older, I'm like, you can connect to those people by the stories and by your spiritual heritage. But where does my physical heritage come from? And where, especially when you find out like that you are both your parents. Like, both of them are in you. So you may be more like one of your parents, but do not deny the part of you that is your other parent that you may not want to be like.
Well, speaking of parents, it's really interesting because it appears in the Navajo stories, I'm saying, that the sun is masculine, the moon is feminine. So there's two people, there's some sort of bargain, and there's like some fire that gets forged, and one guy walks in and the girl walks in, and the white shell girl becomes the moon.
Ooh,
Hence
okay.
white shell, she becomes the moon. So it was really interesting because he says, looking down at me in pity, but I stare blankly, knowing that I belong here under the cold, dark moon. So I thought that was interesting because it's like, dealing with the moon, it's above you, and it's kind of like the unflinching eye type of situation. But it's I've never feminized the moon in the sense of like,
really,
in the story, the moon is female that goes up and then she kind of takes her place.
Yeah,
and so it's a feminine sort of energy with the moon. So I thought that was really interesting as well, because especially when he talks about pity and things like that, it's almost kind of like your mother looking down at a crib or whatever, especially if it's like trying to find yourself and all that jazz. I thought it was really cool. But yeah, like if Frozen Moon, Varg and the rest. Shout out to Varg, by the way. I'm laughing at this because those guys are racist as hell. They hate the idea that some indigenous people could do a version of a song attributed to the moon.
No, yeah.
But I'm sorry, I like the vocal style better. They kept it stripped down as far as instrumentally with the tremolo and all that. Like they didn't really stray from that traditional first generation sound. But
I would say if they were playing they were opening with a band near us, and you told me, hey, they're opening, I'd be like, you know what? I'm not a black metal person. You guys know that, but I'd go and watch them perform this live. I think it was all around. I thought it was good. Their production seemed like it was pretty good too. Like usually the production is really trash.
I should have asked about the production. It was like a first generation style black metal in the vein of Mayhem a little bit, only a little bit updated. Like it was like a +1. Okay, and this is Mom Duke says, the moon is of a taboo for us as well. During eclipse, we cannot look at the moon. No eating or sleep. Holy shit!
No
you don't
sleeping
eat or sleep
for how long?
During an eclipse. How long is an eclipse?
I don't
a day or two?
I didn't. No.
Or is it longer?
I think it's hours.
Oh,
right?
so that's like
no. Wait a minute. We're talking about the eclipse of the sun, or there's an eclipse of the moon. I've never even seen that, so forget it. I don't even know.
It's probably a day or two. No eating or sleeping.
My word! Can you imagine how crazy you'd feel?
No eating
unless
or sleeping
you
until the eclipse is over.
Unless you were who doesn't sleep much anyway.
Yeah, so that's really fascinating.
Yeah.
Couple hours, he says.
Okay. Well, we could do that. No
naps. Yeah. So this there's major gatekeeping to learning the language. A lot of the elders prefer to shun younger generations for each not knowing your language, but do nothing to teach. Yeah, so that's the sort of push-pull of trying to find yourself. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, like being denied that kind of access, and then
that's not really fair.
And then, you kids, you don't know where you came from.
Yeah.
Well, no shit.
Yeah, my parents didn't teach us where we came from or learn the language of, they didn't teach us French or anything like that. But they also don't go after us for not knowing it. So.
We recorded with him for a couple of days, and he mixed it up all for. Oh, okay. Production was done in Tucson with one of our friends who's also in a black metal band called Suicide Force. Excellent. Yeah, I'm sorry, but Frozen Moon is some sort of black metal classic. It's like the staple black metal song. But this song replaces Frozen Moon. We're gonna put Frozen Moon in the thing. We can get all the fragile Europeans to show you get mad.
Yep. We'll put
And I obviously don't have a problem
with
the Europeans, but you know I get down. And like I said, Pony probably chose this song. She's like, Vin loves tremolo. I do love tremolo. I do. I'm sorry. I'm a tremolo lover. 9.2. I know exactly what you guys are doing. It was first generation type black metal. And the drummer took, I think we got to talk to the drummer as well, inshallah.
I was a little confused who we were talking to. I do know we got a backup vocalist.
Yeah.
And a bassist.
The drummer took it home. The band knew exactly who they were and who they weren't. And
Yeah.
that vocalist is scary as hell, bro.
8.7
Don't
for
show up in
me.
my house. Do not show up in my house, bro. Not like that.
Right.
If you show up the way that we were talking and shit, like, yeah, let's go.
All right, for all you people who are not here in the live stream, stick around because you're going to get to go right into the
Are we gonna
the
put
interview.
the interview at the end?
Yeah.
For complete free. Yeah, for free. There you go. You stick around, get the interview, all that. Check out this band, Mutilated
check
Tyrant.
out their merch.
Check out their
all
merch.
that
I'm
stuff.
gonna have some merch instead of that corny ass Wrangler thing on my shirt. I'm gonna have actual some like decent shit. On
Pony
my,
gives it a 9.9.
on my shiznick. Dave
Miller
gives it
says
a
it's good
9.
black metal.
XPM 9.3. Here we go. We're in good shape. All right, there, listener. Having said that,
Happy birthday, Pony.
happy birthday, Pony. Shout out to Mutilated Tyrant, and shout out to Jambi and his miserable self. I was going to say miserable tyrant because I was thinking about Jambi. Miserable as hell.
Miserable tyrant.
Yeah, he's too weak to be a tyrant, though. He can't tyrannize anybody. He's soft.
Yeah, I don't think that he would want to. I think maybe he would, maybe tyrannize a couple people, but not like lots of
Nah,
people.
he's
Like you can't be a tyrant if you're not ready to do it to the masses.
Then out!
Sorry, out.
Gone! What's that dude from Gladiator? They don't fear me. They don't love me.
They don't love me.
Yes. Shout out to Mutilated Tyrant, guys. Stay in touch, guys. Thank you, Vincenzo, for having me. Oh, it's our pleasure. It's our pleasure. Look, Jambi is challenging you. I really feel like you could
Ready for
probably
what,
you could
Jambi?
probably give Jambi the business, like physically.
For what?
I really do. No, I really do. I'd give you some pointers.
Oh
What
boy.
did Tupac say? I don't even need to go after. I'll get one of my little mans to come at you. Happy birthday, Pony.
You'd be so humiliated.
Nah, it would be no shame in losing to you. I told Dorian last night or this morning. I was like, listen, you're never gonna run into a girl stronger than Mom in your life. Like, it's not gonna happen. I agree, XPM.
Did you see his face? So last night, Vinny stays up all night, and I hate filling up my water bottle because it's a half a gallon and it takes forever to fill. It feels like. So anyway, I was filling it. I wasn't going to. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna go to bed. And then I'm like, no, you know what? I'm not going to. I'm gonna fill it because I need to drink during the night. I get super thirsty. I'm just gonna do it. So I fill it up. I put it beside the bed. I wake up. I can't find the bottle. I'm like, are you serious? I did not want to have to get out of the bed. So I get up. I'm searching all around the room. I'm looking under the bed. I'm looking all these places. And then I said, you know what? Fucking Vin. I guarantee you took my water bottle. So I come out of the room and I can hear him chit-chatting with Dorian. So I come in here. I was like,
I was giving that boy some wisdom.
yeah, that's nice. Use your own water bottle.
He was getting some
So
serious
I
wisdom.
came in. I was like, I was so annoyed to be woken up in the middle of the night and not have my water.
Nobody
because I took
woke
it to
you
the other
up,
room.
though.
No, I woke up because I was thirsty, and I have very
those are your
interesting dreams that I
decisions.
want to get back to, and I don't want to be interrupted. So anyway, so I got my water bottle. Did you see Dorian? He's like, hi, Mom. I'm like, give me my water bottle. Did you see his face? He was like looking at me like,
Yeah.
is she mad? What's happening
Yeah.
here?
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, because he knows my body language when I'm like that. I'm like, give me my friggin' water. Anyway, so there's your story for the night. Shout out to Mutilated Tyrant. I believe I could be a tyrant in a certain world. Scary. Are you ready to go?
I am. We're gonna sign off to the people. Jambi, send me an email, or a text or whatever. Apparently, we're supposed to do some sort of meetup together and talk about something. So, let me know. Let me know what you. I think he's trying to be the next. I think he's trying to be the next Ben Webb.
Oh, are you trying to be Ben? You're trying to be a Benji.
Because Ben said something like, "Your daughter" or something like that. She looks like that broccoli from VeggieTales. He's talking about Zoe. And Zoe
Recently, he said it.
Last night.
He's still saying. He literally said that years ago.
He said that broad. She looks like the broccoli from VeggieTales. People are like, yo, you gonna let him talk about your daughter like that? I'm like, yeah, it's Ben. Don't you do it. There's only one Ben Webb. There's only one Ben Webb.
She said today, she was like, I don't know, because she saw one of the comments come up on the thing. She's like, I don't know. She's like, I think that guy's taking it too far for a troll. And I was
Who,
like,
Ben?
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
man,
well, you
Ben.
know how it is. All you kids are bad, and your father still loves you. No, I didn't say that. I'm just kidding.
Yes, Mama Chapo, thank you for producing such a gangster. By the way, appreciate you. I'm serious. What? Sawyer was annoyed because she was awoken
from whooping someone's ass
while in Vince's body. Correct.
I will. I'll do it again tonight if I get
and
the
nobody defends me. Nobody defends me. Here
Oh,
she comes in. She steals my body to go do some harm to somebody.
Yep. And then I came on the stream wearing his bandana.
Wearing my shit. Was it the person that you want to harm that was doing all that bitch shit on the phone?
No, babe.
It wasn't. Oh, was it a real bad guy?
Yeah, it was a real bad guy.
Oh, he's doing bad shit in the world.
Yeah, he needed to get got.
How do you know about it? Who are you to say who needs?
Because
to get
I knew everything that was in your head.
Oh, okay. I don't even want to have that conversation with you. To be honest with you.
Yeah, it's true. I probably know something.
All right.
We're leaving.
Having said that, dear listener.
My jokes are tasteful. Yeah, sure, whatever.
What's paid for? Black man in distress. Exactly.
I'm not trying to be a Ben.
Black man in distress. Black man in distress.
You guys, though, you do realize that there's that telescope or whatever that they're setting up.
Look,
James Webb.
Look.
I was offended it even said Webb.
Phil Black says, blink if you're okay.
He's not okay.
And look, and then the VAP guy right under it says, blink twice if you need rescuing. That's funny.
Yeah, I know. He's in trouble. He's in a lot of trouble. Poor Vinny.
I ain't in no trouble.
Yep.
You can't prove shit.
You ain't got nothing on me. Shut up.
What the hell?
It's like the song. I'm Teen Sorry. Yeah, that's right. Be on my team.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that, Vin out.